Hello guys, this is Perry. Very Cross Challenge Day 235, and subject today that I'm going to tell you is about three principles actually. The principle of writing and reports on your and on our proposals. I have referred to 사이다 공식으로 톡 쏘는 글쓰기 비법, how to write efficiently for the proposal and reporting and SNS subscribing as well. And number one, put the core, the main message first. Number two, write and speak easily. Number three, keep reporting. Actually, I have just received a phone call from someone else. Sound like maybe customer service or some saleswoman from card agency, just KB, KDB, just for example. And he or she explaining a lot, but I don't know what they are pointing out. So I just disturbing them. And what is your point? Excuse me, I think I'm in the middle of the moment I have to talk with my colleagues. So I just received a phone call. So please give me your main point. So sound like rude, but have to. So the result is you have a tax-free a little bit, 3천만 원, 2천만 원. So you're able to open another account. That is the main proposal. So excuse me, I'm not sure this is the time to open my another bank account. So excuse me, can you please call me later? So we closed our conversation. That is the simple and usual example of the why we have to put your main message in the beginning of your conversations. So when you are writing and when you speak for some proposal by your colleagues or your decision maker in company, you have to place your main message and header. The beginning of your proposal. There is a very, very basic skill when you're reporting your proposal. And number two, writing and speaking easily. This is because not only just scribing your blog with your idea or your example, your experience, and to catch some of the scriber and read your writing, but also the business proposal needs to be more or simple, be more or clearly, precisely speaking of what you'd like to tell, and maybe encourage them to do something. So that is the proposal writing. So you have to make sure that writing and reporting easily. That is why you are going to minimize the time or some cost error when whether your decision maker is decide or not according to that strategy. Okay, that is a good point. And number three is keep reporting. So how many times you guys reporting your colleagues or your boss? Maybe it depends your responsibility and your position in charge of that. But normally, engineer in construction company, so depends on the company, but sometimes a number of sites at the same time under control on the construction. So construction management team have to keep connecting with the person in charge on site. So have to expect them to get some of the reports. We told that interim reports or very first report, interim report, something like that. So keep updating the status of the progress. Somehow the progress, or how about the safety issue? How about quality issue? So if big or small tiny error, but needs to be posted up in your client and decision maker in the division to make sure some of the decision has to be made by them. So in a properly, timely manner, you have to report and also minimize the impact, minimize the time costs, or something like that. So wrap up. Three principles of writing and reporting on your proposal. Number one, to put the main message first in the beginning of your proposal. And then number two, easily writing and speaking to the audience, to the leader, and keep reporting. Beginning, a middle, and just before making a final report. That is the essential and very important way to be a good good engineer and a good the person who are preparing for the proposal. All right, thank you for your listening. I'm Perry.